Okay, quick Monday morning radar update. So, we've got 4 on the floor this morning. We're firing on all cylinders. Small cap's a little bit lethargic compared, but we will see how that goes. Fantastic day in the portfolio. I think 4 through new all-time highs. I think we had 4 on the screens on Friday, 3 or 4, I can't remember. So obviously it's another good period. I got some nice messages again last week, throughout the week, on just members of Trading Bases and how well they're doing, you know. I'm not patting myself on the back here. I'm just saying, you know, that the way to get results in this game is have a methodology, put the blinkers on, and the hardest bit of all is block out the noise. So, you know, high five to those. You know, it's you know, the results you guys are getting are not my results. They're on your own back. You have to execute them yourself, and you know, hold my hands up to you. Fantastic. I just, you know, that's why I do it. You know, I love it. I like this sort of camaraderie. We're all on the same team at Trading Bases trying to do this. So high five to you guys again. I'm sure if those who haven't had new all-time highs in this move won't be far behind. Look forward to hearing from you guys. I'll just, you know, I run my dad's portfolio as well these days, and I'll just my dad saw my dad yesterday. He said, "Oh, we're up how many percent?" I thought that sounds a bit like Dad. So he's not looked at it recently. So I'll just bring my dad's I manage this portfolio for my dad. All positions in this portfolio, and this is something important to remember. You know, every time I'm linked in something or talk on Twitter with investors, I always get the yes, but you're a trader, or for a trader, or this or that. You know, I'm a trend follower. I'm an investor. I'm a trend follower. I'm actually a swing trader, and I actually do have intraday methods. But Trading Bases, the core principles are riding trends in stocks, and good trends take time. Every stock in this portfolio, I think the youngest stock in this portfolio I've been holding 9 months, and this is my dad's portfolio, fully invested, and year to date he's up 54.73% on this portfolio, which is pretty good year to date, and he's shy of this 200 target here. He hasn't been holding the positions a year, sorry. Some he has, but I think the average around 10 months. So you know, you can understand why he's pleased. That's what we do. We don't trade. I don't trade around positions. I do sometimes, but the core principles is to buy the best stocks and only add to them. And the ones what hit my stops or get trailed out of are the ones what aren't going in my favour, because of the way I only add to the ones what are working out. One going through report this morning, CLG. Let's go and have a look at that one. CLG. So, you know, we've talked about what happens over and over again in these stocks, and we knew CLG was trading towards a pretty good report. So let's just have a look at the move it had towards that report. 50% plus move off the lows, 60% off the lows probably. And what happens on R&S day? Repeat after me. You know, people who chase news, they will just position without any sort of the basics of how stocks trade. So, you know, I'm all about how stocks trade. Put log scale on and draw a trend line from the first position. And if this thing pulls in, it will be a really good pullback opportunity, in my view. You know, all things come to an end when stocks are at their very best. This one's trading fantastically. It's a good report. This is normal action. Could it just fire higher to the end of the day? Well, it could do. Doesn't matter for me. I'll just really drum this home again. Anywhere in this circle here is normal action for this stock. It wouldn't stop me out. Zoom in again, so you know, anywhere in this is normal action. Stocks move up and down, and you know, you don't achieve this by trading around news reports. You achieve it by sitting through all the news reports and adding to the ones what are working, what can continue to plough higher on a low risk way of doing it, I would say, and letting the ones what fade, have lighter weightings, and hit your stop. So that's how it's done. Never over risking the portfolio. The low risk approach I use. I never put the closed balance of the portfolio under pressure. Maximum is 10%. In reality, usually only need about 6-7%, and things start moving. If it's a bit of a grind coming out of a new phase after a crash, maybe in the past, if it's a bit of a grind, you get a lot of ideas in a short space of time, and you can be holding a few grinding trades what aren't letting you trail heat out the market. That is but that is the reality of how things work out. But I just wanted to do that. I only sign into accounts once in a blue moon. I don't have any reason to sign into accounts unless there's something I'm adding or I'm updating my stop losses. So that is that. I'm 7 minutes in. I'm just going to jump over to the volume leaders. I'll quickly have a look at the large caps. It's 10:08. We should have traded 24% definitely. We're not on volume in the large caps. Large caps are extremely quiet. Let's just buzz through these. We'll have a look at small caps in a second. 24%. Yeah, we're on volume in the small caps. I think I've got time just to go through these. I don't like to drag them out too long. But let's have a buzz through these and see what's moving. Return to profit, no forward on this one. This one's a lose less. This one's a lose more. I have a position in this one. Obviously, it's quite obvious where I got on board that one as well. Pretty flat, this one. We had a base in it last week, didn't we? Not for me though. This is a lose less. Lion Trust just dropping some feeding the meter on ECK, was it? This is a lose very slightly more. No forward, no forward. Return to profit, return to growth. COG. This is a return to very slim profit and growth, but it's what we call a CTP, calculated total pump, from that level right down there, about 20 something pence. First time we hit it. It's a in trail mode now for me. If anyone's holding that one, I know some of you are. Obviously, I'm talking to the Trading Bases members there. Higher in the results on this one. We kind of like this one, I think. Do we? it will be quite high on the GTRS, I think. Do your own research and all that. It's not exactly a setup I usually take, that one. No forward, lose more. No forward, Cornish metals, CTPs, move through those. Teresa, obviously, it's a little bit rear view from our low risk entries. I don't hold that one. It's, you know, there was an entry not long ago as well, wasn't there? Ability, return to profit, return to growth, lose less scenario. Moving on. Argus, yeah, this one's doing okay. A little bit of a choppy trader. No forward. Huge acceleration. Oh, I hold this one. I looked at the numbers before I looked at the stock. Huge acceleration in the pre-tax on this one. Looks like 21, maybe deceleration in the turnover, I'm not sure. Quarter on quarter, half on half numbers are solid, and probably, I'm not sure, it's a big tick up in the earnings per share as well. I don't hold it from here. I got on board later, but I know some of you do. High five to those who are holding that one. You can't be in everything. Unless you really do deep dive. I'm pretty diversified, taking you know, nibbling at new positions. It diversifies me, but I'm diversified but concentrated in my winners. That's the result of it. But you can't, you know, you can't diversify yourself into everything, can you? It's just not possible. This one hit the screen, CTP from last week. It's a lose less scenario. Big tick up in the turnover. So, though they are slim numbers, do your own research. As we always say, calculated total punt. Very nice line in the sand. It looks like news has popped it higher today on something. Not interested what. SDI's too highs today. Buzz through these last ones. OLX, no forward. It's not bad for a Monday morning, actually. It's nice to see small caps really ripping again. JLP, what can I say? Fantastic. Helping the cause. I will add that my dad's portfolio I've just shown, it doesn't have any JLP in that portfolio. It's all in my portfolio, that one. So, you know, those numbers are not on the back of one trade like JLP. That's in my portfolio. I could show you that one as well if I want. So that's what's running this morning. Fantastic market, as we already know. Long may it continue. It's just having a little bit of a punch lower on the back of me pumping it up, you know, karma and all that. But whatever happens, happens. Trading the right hand edge, not dwelling on the past. You know, the only things in the past for me are my stop loss orders, and they get trailed behind the price. So nothing ends badly. It ends where I am wrong. It locks in huge gains as well when it does happen. I'm trying not to look at my P&L too much in the accounts because, you know, I'm running at over 100% of open profit, and that is with rotating some pretty good profits as well over the last trailing 12 months. So, you know, psychologically, it gets to you. So, you know, working our ratios, try not to look at pound signs. It's the best way of doing it. Okay, I'll leave it there.